It's loaded. You already recording me? I didn't know. Back up. Hey, I fixed it, see? When I greased it up, and shoots a little better, and the shell don't get stuck in there anymore. Pretty cool, huh? That was a full load. I'm gonna shoot a blank now. I made a custom blank for Joanne, but she don't feel like shooting right now. See, there's nothing in it. I don't know if it'll get stuck or not. We will see. That's what a blank sounds like. Oh, wait. I'm gonna go, well, it's a blank. It ain't gonna knock it over anyway, so it don't matter. See the difference? Didn't kick or nothing. You didn't want to shoot a blank. You don't want to shoot a blank. There's nothing in it. See? Didn't kick or nothing. I actually thought it'd have a POW or something. But when you take the gunpowder and the shell out, all you have is the firing pin. It's just like striking a match, I guess. Did you hear the difference? I mean, I was expecting some type of kick because I left some gunpowder in it. Why pay $30 for some blank rounds on Amazon when you pay $6 for some bird shot and make your own blanks? This is a live round. It's, you know, you can see the dark part in it. And goes in smoother because that one I had to cut the guts out. Well, let me get my oil. Target up. Oh, and I cleared up my siding. I sanded it a little bit. That way you can see it. Man, it's got a kick. This bushing pad helps a little bit, but this is as high as I'll go shooting shotguns. 12 gauge, too much power. I kind of wish I would have got like I like shooting this 20 gauge, but I kind of wish I had a 16 gauge. No, they don't kick as bad. And see, if I was firing buckshot, it'd be a lot harder of recoil than birdshot. And you can make your own slug for them, but I don't suggest it. All you do is you take a shell, you take your pocket knife and you cut right here where there's nothing in it, where it's blank and hollow. You can hold one and look. There's a dark area and there's a clear area. To make a slug, a 20 gauge slug, instead of, especially ordering them, that would cost way too much for target practicing purposes. But you take your pocket knife, you cut here all the way around till you see the little white housing of the gunpowder, and you leave it alone and you put it in. What happens when you fire it off, this whole thing comes out as one piece, and when it hits, then all the pellets come out, but it shoots the whole end of the cap off. I don't suggest doing it, but I've seen people do it. But anyway, pull up the target one more time. Maybe I ought to make a blank for Elijah. Then he wouldn't be afraid to shoot it. As you've seen, it didn't shoot, it had no kick or nothing. because there was nothing in it but the firing cap. You sure you don't want to shoot it? Look at this smoke. I gotta pick up my empty rounds. Boom. Maybe. Man, that feels cool. I felt that one in my arm because I didn't have it under right here. I had it right there. That's a little red. See, I cleaned it up. You can see Columbia on it. Can they see? I restored it. This is from 1956. I polished it up and everything. It's not a full choke. When a shotgun says choke, that's referring to the barrel. Like if it isn't a full choke means it's larger here, and as the barrel goes down, it gets smaller. As you see, it's larger here and smaller at the end. That's to keep the shell and the pellets coming out of that shell to choke them, to hold them together. That way when they come out, they're together. Versus if it was a shotgun without a choke, this end would be the same end as that end, and it wouldn't shoot as further a distance. A full choke, most likely the end would be way smaller and a little bit longer, I guess. I'm not sure on that, but Mike told me that it's, I didn't know what choke meant or not, but it's the deal with the barrel. And as it goes out the barrel, it chokes the the bullets, or whatever you want to call them. Which really all they are is BBs. I mean,
Target.
Round 3. Actually, I don't know how many times I've already fired it. I'm going to shoot it without putting it on my arm and see how that goes. Dang. I don't suggest shooting it like that because the kick, see how it got my finger? It's not that bad, but I guess because I recently sanded this down and smoothed it out, it don't have much grip, so I don't suggest shooting it like that. You know, I had to do it to see. But yeah. And see what happened as it shot back? My skin went under this. It's because I haven't put a finish on it to give it some grip. You know, you're really supposed to use gloves when you're firing a firearm. And always wear safety glasses.
Those
shades
are
or something.
safety glasses.
Any protective eyewear to cover your eyes.
If that's glass, it will break and shatter in your eye.
These are $175 Ray-Bans. These are very protective sunglasses. I mean, you can run over them, it won't break that glass. It'll break the frame, mess it all up, but it will not break them this. Am I right, Joanne? $175. Ray-Bans, it's the best shade you can get. Or Oakley's, sportsman shades. Joanne has a pair in the house.
You are hot.
Yeah, it's very hot out here. I think I'll shoot it one more time and that's a wrap for the day because you can tell it's hot out here. Very hot. Man, it feels like it's in the 90s at least. But yeah, if I ever feel like shooting it lower like that, I think I'll wear gloves next time. Because I gambled right there. I didn't know if I was holding it tight enough or not. But you can't be afraid. If you're afraid to fire one, you don't need to own one, and you don't need to fire one. Because you can hurt yourself. And know your firearm that you choose to use, whether it's for, hunting, sporting events. Me, just target practice and tinkering around. But know your arms. Because the more you know about it, the more you can respect it, and you won't hurt yourself. A lot of people go out there, buy them, don't know what they really got, and they shoot, they hurt themselves, shoot their foot off, break their face. Because it's not on right now, but some of them shoot like this, and they're not holding right. This rifle could come up, bust your whole face open. Or if you're not holding it and you're not standing right, you could fall on your ass and you could hurt somebody bad. So always know, the gun you choose to fire. See, my hands are too, I might have to put it right there. I missed that one. Well, I'm going to shoot it one more, and that's the wrap for the day.
You already said one more.
Do you want to shoot it?
What?
Do you want to shoot it?
No.
Do you want to shoot a blank later or tomorrow? I can take the insides out and it won't kick at all. It'll just have a pow, but not a pow.
Like that?
Yeah, it won't kick you at all, will it? Tell him. It's shooting a blank round. There's nothing in it but the firing cap. I'll make one for you. I made one for her. I ended up shooting it, but she'll probably shoot one next time, because as you see it, it's not like shooting a real load. Blank's a blank. I wasn't aiming right. I gotta shoot it one time, William. Lowered. Let's do it.
Stuck
Didn't
again.
retract again. Retract. I hate it when that happens. Okay, you can kill it.